Good morning. This is Ann Evenson, our District Elementary Reading and Language Arts Specialist. Our goal today is to introduce the new elementary report card, help you to become more familiar with the new Common Core Reading and Language Arts standards, and to provide some assessment ideas for these standards. Please be aware that all the information we're sharing today will be in the Elementary Reading Language Arts U-Drive. So let's begin. As we move into standards-based grading and reporting, I'm sure that sometimes it feels like we are playing a game that we just can't win. And that sometimes when we think we are just about there, we hit a setback that makes us feel like we are back at the start. But I know that working together, we will help our students to reach their learning destination. So let's begin this journey together. Many of you are aware that nationally, there are new Common Core standards in the area of reading and language arts. 46 states have adopted these new standards, including Minnesota, which officially adopted these for reading language arts in September 2010. So how are the new standards organized? Well, they're grouped into two sets, kindergarten through grade 5 and grade 6 through grade 12. There are 5 main areas for these standards. 1, literature and reading. Next, informational text. 3rd, writing. 4th, language, which includes grammar and mechanics. 5th, speaking, viewing, and listening, which includes media skills. The 6th area is called foundations, which is basically phonics. This area is primarily for grades kindergarten through 3. With application of the phonics skills occurring in grade 4 and beyond. The new reading standards refer to the big ideas as anchor standards. These are the universal standards for kindergarten through 12th grade. These are the skills a proficient 12th grade graduate should possess. The anchors should guide our thinking when considering priorities. Well, in order to focus our instruction and assessment on these standards, the district leadership requested that we develop a standards-based report card. But what is the best way to organize this task? We looked at many report cards from many school districts, and this exploration led us to the Goldilocks dilemma. Some cards included too many standards to mark every reporting period. These cards were just too big. And other report cards had a total of only 3 reporting standards. These cards were just too small. We didn't want teachers bogged down with having to mark every standard every marking period, but we wanted the most important standards marked. And we wanted teachers to know which Common Core standards aligned with which reporting standards. So we tried to develop a just right card that would capture the critical areas of reading and language arts. We consolidated the bigger set from the Common Core into reporting standards, capturing several standards into one larger reporting standard. These standards essentially provide a summary of student progress to date. Well, we wanted to help teachers see which Common Core standards align with which reporting standards. So this teacher marking guide has been produced for every grade level. You'll be able to look at your grade level card shortly, but a few things might be helpful to know before you do this. The reporting standards are the areas in green. These are the places that you will mark 1 through 4. Along the right side, the specific Common Core standards are aligned to help you see where they fit under each reporting standard. The official MDE number code is indicated in the far right column. The yellow highlighted code numbers are in the new MCA 3 test spec document that was just released. This state draft indicates areas that are likely to be tested. A few additional codes are highlighted in purple. These are also high priority areas, including such things as reading grade level material, using context clues, etc. The reading anchors are numbered and listed in purple along the left side. These are the universal priorities for kindergarten through grade 12. And these should be at the center of our work with reading and language arts in all grades. With these new reporting standards, we know that teachers will need assessments to match these goals. And the district plans to have more formal assessments in place in 2 years. But we know you have to mark the report card this year. So we wanted to help teachers to begin the process of answering the question, how might we know if a student can read grade level text independently? How might we know if a student can apply nonfiction reading strategies, etc.? Well, in order to help teachers with this, grade level writing teams have been working hard to do some preliminary work with developing optional assessments. Our goal is to help you gain confidence in marking the report card. So we wanted to share the work to date. Each writing team created a grade level set of report card marking ideas. The writing teams organized each section by reporting standard, again asking the question, how might we know if a student can demonstrate proficiency with the standard? We invite you to look through the assessments the writing teams have come up with so far and think about how you might be able to use these when marking the report card and sharing progress with parents and students. It might be helpful to think about what documents could I put in a conference folder to help students and parents understand the standards we've been working on and show evidence of where their child is with progress towards the standard. We'd like to continue to add ideas to create a district assessment bank for teachers to access, but we need your help. Please send me any ideas, rubrics, or resources that might help us assess the standards. The goal of this grading and reporting effort is really to help us focus on instruction to improve student learning. Thanks for your attention this morning, and special thanks to the writing teams and your colleagues who are facilitating this time together. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or ideas. Here's to a great new year.